Hello everyone, this is Soul with another video, and today we're going to finally take a look at character customization screens for the elves. Well, I guess, yeah, elves, both the Blood Elves and the Void Elves are right over here. So the reason why I've been holding off on this for so long was because there are a lot of controversial changes and other such things that people were debating about and all that. The debate seems to be pretty much over now. Now that all the conversations are done, we can finally take a look at what is testable inside the Shadowlands alpha, and we'll take a look at all that stuff together right now. Of course, chances are pretty good that one or several things are going to be broken as I'm going through some of this customization stuff, but let's just get right to it, starting with face options. Well, actually, randomize appearance. Boom. Boom. Oh boy. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, anyway, let's actually look at what sort of faces we have available. Starting with some of these, actually let me just default these at like something familiar. Okay, this is nice and familiar. Okay, so let's take a look at this. This is nice, and well, you notice that the ears changed. From the feel of it, so if we go from this ear to this ear, it looks like we're getting like randomized ears. So it looks like the customization isn't entirely complete. What's probably missing from here, and I apologize, let me get my mouse to show up. There we go. From the looks of it, choosing the different kinds of faces will make the ears grow funny. So yeah, just count on an ear growth sort of thing to show up. And the ears, gosh, they get like really, really long. But cycling through, we can potentially see, let me just kind of go through so we can look at just how short the ears can be. They can almost damn near hide right under the hair. So if we were to change the hair a little bit too, you can see like how they can get like crazy, crazy long and not so much too. But anyway, back to the faces. I'm still kind of weirded out by the fact that the eyebrows do not really change at all. They're all very, very long, but it looks like we do have some other faces available to us. Maybe not so much. They don't look all that different. I mean, we'll get to what's really looking different in just a little bit. So we'll leave it right there for now. As for the skin colors, we have many, many more selections when it comes to the kinds of flesh tones that we can get. We can get, this is the default right here, and then we can get super, super, really pasty white. Wow, okay. And then going down a little bit, we get tanner and tanner. We get this more kind of pale, kind of a sickly look, actually, if I'm looking at it like this. But oh, this is definitely a sickly look. There we go. Maybe it contrasts with the green in a certain way. And check out how short those ears look. I actually like this look, because with the hair that it happens to be right now, this actually looks like a pretty neat, yeah, that's a pretty neat look for him. And also keep in mind that when you're choosing your class now, it's been kind of in the process, but it looks like we get a new sort of like class. They just happen to be dressed differently. They're just much better than before. Anyway, so let's go a little bit darker. Darker and darker. So this has a similar look to some of those, I don't know, like Legion, Fell-touched sort of elves that we've seen. And then let's go a little bit darker, and then we get darker and darker. So this is about as dark as the elves get, but let's look at the hair now. And then I'll leave the skin as it is right now. It's all good. So this is, okay, that's familiar. Well, let's go ahead and look for some of the newer styles. Here's my classic look. Yay me. Let's go a little bit further down. Further. Something to note is that we're probably, I have a feeling that we're going to still run into issues where certain armor sets are going to just totally clip through the hair, which is very unfortunate. Some people really like certain hairstyles, like I stick to a certain hairstyle. So it's going to be unfortunate when certain things don't work. This is the windswept one that I was looking at, that we were looking at earlier. One that I really like with the shorter ears. Can we get like the ears super long again? Longer. Oh, there we go. Oh, nope, that didn't stick. Yeah, okay, there we go. So they look more like wings right over here, but I do dig this hair. I do like that sort of, kind of, sort of anime look, not really. This one is definitely new. So this one definitely has that, well, not exactly anime. Yeah, it's anime. What are we talking about? Okay, let's make this anime. So let's do like that, and then let's make them like, get like a Sasuke look. No, not really. I'm not really too fond of this look. A little bit too pale, but we'll leave that. We'll leave it there for now. And then that's the last one there. All right, I had a little bit of a hiccup there. It's the usual kind of alpha instability that comes with the alpha realms just coming right back up. So I still have this windswept. Let me switch it to, let's see. Let's go with the side part. I like this one. I really like this. I think that's for my character. I think that this will be the one that I choose if I wanted to wear a certain set of armor that long hair just doesn't work with. And that's okay too. Maybe minus the braids. If they can like find a way to like not clip or not interfere with armor sets, that's something that I'll have to experiment with later. But I'll leave it as this right now. And then the hair colors, they seem to have not changed too much, except I don't believe I've seen this black before, which is kind of funny, right? Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I believe that I don't remember seeing straight up black hair. I mean, we're good with the classic yellows. We got the reds, we got the blondes. Yeah, so this darker color is something that I'm definitely used to. Back in the Burning Crusade days, but some of these are definitely including the black. Dude, this black. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna get into this anime look, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Okay, so let's take a look at the facial hair. Let's start at the bottom. We'll start with what's new, and this kind of sits funny. Actually, no, not really. I think this sits in just fine with the chin strap. We got this full look, which definitely does not work with this sort of hair, which reminds me of me. So maybe I should maybe I should shave. Great. And then we have this right here, and the ears are still getting all funny. And then we have some more familiar, okay, these are all the familiar stuff. So these are nice. These are pretty nice additions. I mean, not with the hair though. Let me try. Sorry, I gotta humor myself and then see how this looks. That does not work. I'm not fond of that. I gotta figure out something else for my paladin. So if I go with that and the hair color is what it usually is, what do you think? No? Leave a comment, please. Just say yes, no, just no, that sort of thing. But now let's take a look at eye color and its many combinations. I'll leave this look as it is right now. So we got our classic looks. Let's start at the bottom. Here we go. This is what you've been waiting for, or dreading, or hoping for, whatever. So we have a very bright look right here, which which kind of takes over all the textures of the eyes. And then we have this slightly more muted look, but it's still very plainly a glow. And I'm not too fond of it being a glow. I think I would prefer it to be a, I prefer them to kind of look like normal eyes. But I guess you just don't really get that with blood elves, do you? You either get, hey, here's the fel look, or for the light, or for the arcane, for the blue, whichever, or for the blind, or half blind. See, I'm not seeing one blue eye and one blind eye. So I think that there ought to be a couple more additions here to give them a bit more of a customized look, of course. Got to be consistent, as always. I'll leave that there. And that's it for the gentlemen's. Let's take it to the ladies, shall we? Ladies, let's do this. All right, starting with the bottom. Ooh, so what are the, oh, okay. So these earrings here, I'm guessing this is just a bug. So we'll bug that at some point. These are just meant to reflect long ears. So if I just select this multiple times, am I going to get what I like? Not really. But so you'll notice that you see like these kind of placeholder textures right over here. So I guess the face is going to be linked with some of these jewelry textures, which is kind of neat. It'll be cool to see what these ultimately end up looking like. Yeah, so we have several kinds of I don't know if you can call them chokers or necklaces. Necklie. Nope, that's definitely not a word. But not a bad look. Really heavy on the eyeshadow there. Not too fond of that with the eye color. Can we change that? Does that look better with the blues? Bright glows or dark glows? Bright glows or dark glows? It looks like these textures. I have a feeling that they're not going to be linked to the face, similar to what I was talking about with the ears. We're going to get ears selections here, and then we're going to get like some sort of jewelry selection. Oh yeah, here we go, the earrings. So we're going to get these sorts of selections. This is gonna get cleaned up, and it's gonna look better, I hope. But yeah, lots of selections here with the jewelry. And let me go back to the fellas, because I don't know if I missed that. I did not miss it. Well, that's sexist. Sheesh. Why can't guys have, a little something something? Back to the ladies. Let's go. And these by the way is the paladin class that I'm looking at right now. So we'll leave those ears alone, and we'll take another quick pass. Yeah. So there are a couple new things there. As for the skin color, we have our usual things, just like the gentleman's, and then we get a little bit darker. Funny how they go in a little bit different of an order. So now we go pretty dark, and then it gets a little bit lighter as we go. These are just some really nice tones. I really dig these skin tones. That was another little bit of an alpha hiccup, but I'm going to stick with this particular look because she doesn't look as... She's slightly smiling, so I'll take that. I'll just take that as it is. Let's take a look at some of the newer hair stuff, such as the pixie look. Oh, I like this. This is like a what, Charlize Theron look, maybe, kind of. Oh, I think the comments are gonna call me out for that one, but I like this look. These look really cool. Oh, this is darling. Okay. You might have noticed, or you may not have noticed, but I have not even looked at the previews like on Wowhead. I'm just looking at this and doing fresh reactions on these now. This is pretty. This looks really cool. This is one that I think I noticed on some of the previews. That this is one that's very similar to one of the male styles, but of course this one has been adapted for the ladies, and I like this one. I think that one's cool. This one too. I think this, for ladies who enjoy this sort of look. And I think this one happened to be new too, and I think that was it. Maybe. I think this one is a similar one. Actually, or maybe not. Some of these I'm not very familiar with, but I don't know of any real... Well, then again, I don't roll any of the ladies. I don't roll female characters. That's just kind of my flavor. But there are so many styles, holy cow. Okay, I know this one's my wife's style, and now I know for sure that I'm looking at like older stuff. Alright, so I'll stick to this one for now because I know that this one's new. As for the colors, so I'm pretty sure we're going to get similar colors like the gents. So we got like this. Well, okay, so it's kind of a trick in the eyes. I want to say this is black, just like the guys, but it's hard to tell. So this one is like a really dark navy-ish sort of blue. I'm guessing this is supposed to be black, but I can't really tell because maybe maybe the lighting is just kind of throwing me off here. But similar to the men. And then of course, eye color. So we have a brighter glow, and then we have a not so bright glow. And then of course we have the really bright glow. This is some alien looking stuff. Okay. And of course we have, same difference. We have different blind eye colors, including fully blind, but just not the blue variation. And that's something that I'm going to expect for next time, in the next build, future build, something like that. All right, let's take a look at Void Elves, and let's see how they are going to look now. Now, I am not familiar with the Void Elves as a race at all, so I apologize in advance if it sounds like I'm fascinated by absolutely everything, because this is probably the second time that I've ever really looked at Void Elf customizations. But I'll start off with just kind of going at some random stuff, and then go for the eyes, because that's the big change that we're looking for, right? Earrings none. Okay, cool. So let's go here we go. Okay, so these are the normal looks. The very shoot, darn near like Death Knights with their look. But now we have something more subtle. All right. And then skin color, I believe, was also changed too, to be a little bit more. Not really. Okay, so so they're still pretty pale. They're still pretty blue looking, right? Let's see if we can change the hair color a little bit more. Can we get something that's a little bit less? Nope, not really. So we still don't have that fair-skinned high elf look, but we do have the eyes. I was under the presumption that they were also going to have skin tones adapted, but it's not testable yet. I'm going to just guess that it's going to be in there later on, and doesn't look like there's anything new for the others. Because again, for the most part, allied races aren't going to be touched, except for certain exceptions, such as these. Let's take a look at the guys though, and see if the guys happen to have skin tones. So let's go with the eyes first. So here we go. Cool, men. And then skin color. So we have, looks like we have no adaptations or no new skin tones at the moment, but we do have blue eyes. So there we go. And for now, oh, that actually looks good. I think these are warlocks, right? I think that's the warlock set. Oh, that looks nice on them. Anyway, so that's going to be it for the character customization changes that had happened to the elves to give them this high elf look. But what do you think? Is this enough? Is this good? Especially for the Void Elves. Is this enough for you folks? Is it not good enough? Do the Filthy Horde not deserve to have this sort of look with the clipping of the hair? Gosh, that drives me nuts. Oh goodness, it clips. That's awful. I guess I'm gonna go for this look. This is not bad. That's not bad at all. Let me change this hair color a little bit to kind of look natural. Dude. Okay, well, I guess I'm probably gonna change my look of my character. Anyway, enough of that real-time reaction. Let me know what you think in a comment below, and thanks for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed yourself, and subscribe for more of this and Shadowlands coverage and all things Warcraft. We'll see you for the next thing that I do, but until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay breezy.